around that time, Big Rich was starting the inception of what we now know today as Project Level, and you got something to do with that, right? You're involved.
I'm involved.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I was gonna say I ain't had nothing to do with it.
And what capacity are you involved with Project Level?
So when he brought me in as basically like the music director. You feel me? So I came in to really tighten up the music, because it was a time where he just was like, business is getting so, it's booming so much. I don't really have time to focus on one department. He didn't really have time to focus on the music, and to him, he like, man, that's my first passion. I don't want to let this go. So I kind of got to bring somebody in and put it in good hands. So,
right.
When he brought me in, my job was literally to help resurrect the music department for Project Level. You feel me? And just kind of, put a battery in the back of the artists there, the people that they was training, the people that wanted to be artists and stuff. So, I mean, now I've been there like 4 years now. So it's definitely, we had our good moments. We definitely had some down moments, but we've been working.
If you have to explain Project Level to somebody, how would you explain it? What is Project Level?
So Project Level is basically it's a nonprofit organization that caters to the arts. You feel me? It caters to music, dance, entrepreneurship, the industry.
For kids and young adults.
Yeah, for kids and young adults. So the age groups usually go from like 13 to about 24. So if you're, a young person in that age group, high school, you can come in and be a dancer. You can come in and, learn how to do photography, learn how to shoot videos, do music. You feel me? If you want to be a rapper, if you want to be a writer, any kind of artist, working on production and stuff like that. But also it's a level of Project Level that teaches you entrepreneurship. You feel me? Teaches you how to start your own businesses. A lot of people there, what they do is they get their clothing and everything. We teach them how to heat press. Start brands. You feel me? If you can start a brand, you feel me, you can make some money. So we definitely teach them the basics of that.
It sounds like that's a program that would produce a success story, right?
Absolutely.
Like, are there any success stories that Project Level can claim?
I mean, if we want to claim most recently, I don't know if Forever 21 is a success story. I mean, it turned into a success story for sure.
Right. I mean, artist-wise, like, are there any artists that you guys can claim, like, this artist came from Project Level?
Goldn, 24kGoldn. You feel me?
24K
Right
Goldn.
now, he's the number one
The
artist.
number
one artist. I mean, however we want to say, number one artist. He got the number one song in the nation.
So, like, how did that happen? Like, how did he end up at Project Level, and how did just him being at Project Level turn into what he is today?
So, him coming to Project Level was really like, we had another student there that was one of the dancers and stuff. She went to Lowell with him. You feel me?
Lowell High School.
Lowell High School. She went to Lowell High School with him.
That's the number one high school in San Francisco.
I mean, you feel me? So he was a part of our talent show. The Next Big Thing. So Next Big Thing was
y'all do it every year.
Exactly. It's an annual talent show that we do. We got celebrity judges. We had like the boy Dame. We had DJ Black Mark. Lil Kayla was there.
A lot of Bay Area.
A lot of Bay Area. Influencers and stuff like that. So he came one year. He tried out and all of that. Auditioned. He made the talent show, and he performed in the talent show. He was dope. He did his thing and everything. I think he might have came in second place. He randomly got disqualified. I wasn't a judge, so I don't exactly know what he did, but I think he might have cursed or something they said, and he got docked a point. And ended up coming in second. So he was there, and then after that, I think Paperboy was his manager, or is his manager.
Paperboy from Dream Team.
From Dream Team, yeah. So he was talking to Rich about just kind of getting him situated and everything like that. So he basically came to Project Level.
Paperboy came and spoke to Rich to see if he can kind of just organize
whatever that situation was. I don't know if he wanted him to manage,
kind of just help out with.
Exactly. So, and that's why I say I can't speak like all the way in depth about what that conversation looked like, but I know he brought him to him and they had to sit down and stuff just about working with him. But then Goldn also came to work with us.
He ended up being a student or he was an attendee of Project Level.
Basically, he ended up attending Project Level, becoming a student, but he was like an intern and stuff for the summer before he went off to college because he went down to USC. So he came, interned with us, hung with us for the summer, worked, made music and everything.
So he recorded there?
Yeah.
What did he record anything that made his debut mixtape?
He didn't. I'm not gonna say he recorded it there, but I know he did. What's the song? Valentino. So yeah. Valentino, I think, was his big record.
That's his debut big record that did astronomical numbers.
Crazy numbers, yeah. So he performed that or whatever. I think he got his radio version or something done at Project Level. Whatever he had it, he had it there, and he was using it for something else. I don't know if it was the talent show or what, because I had it on the computer at Project Level.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that wasn't the one he recorded. He didn't record that with us, but that was something that he was working on at the time with us. And then I think he went to his normal studio that he go to, I think Flow, and he recorded that. You feel me?
Okay. Yeah, Valentino was 35 million streams.
Yeah.
35 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, and that was his one, but he didn't release that. He ended up getting signed, I believe, to Columbia. You know, Rich took him to Stretch, and Stretch,
a well-known manager.
Yeah, a well-known manager, and Stretch kind of just he did his thing with him and everything. And he is who he is today. So
yeah. So he come do the talent show, comes in second place. His big homie, the Paperboy, brings him to Big Rich in Project Level. And Big Rich kind of took him under the wing and kind of mentored the situation, brought him to Stretch, a bigger influencer. He ends up at Columbia.
Facts.
Boom.
Ends up with the #1 song in the world.
There you go.
Two of them, I think, though. Because wasn't Valentino, I think, top, and then Mood?
They were big records, but
yeah, I think Mood is the
#1 right now. Okay, that's the one that's doing good. So you mentioned Forever 21 prior, so that's kind of a negative that turned into a positive, right?
So that's why I say it's kind of like a success story.
Yeah, explain that. Like, what happened with Forever 21 and Project Level?
Rich, Danielle, and some of the students and everything went into Forever 21, got racially profiled. Said they was stealing and stuff, and Danielle and Rich really just wanted an apology. Like, nah, we wasn't stealing. They ended up calling the police.
They thought a group of all black kids and older supervisors were in Forever 21. Which one? Which Forever 21?
The Forever 21 down on Market Street.
On Market Street, we're in there stealing when they were actually in there really wanting to buy stuff,
buying clothes and everything
for something specific, right? Wasn't something going on at the time?
Right. We was doing the Anthem magazine.
So y'all were doing a magazine shoot, and y'all decided to shop at Forever 21
because that was our summer project. Our summer project was to
build a magazine.
Yeah. Right. So we were going down there shopping, getting clothes and everything for the shoot coming up, and they were accused of stealing. They ended up calling the police. Didn't even stop them to be like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. It was like, police, they stealing. You feel me? And the police showed up, checked the bags. They ended up not having anything. So it was like, okay, well, y'all want us an apology, and they didn't want to apologize.
The staff didn't want to.
apologize. Yeah. The management at the time, and then Rich and Danielle. Rich ended up going. Not live, but I think he posted it.
He posted it on
social media, letting them, everybody know that they was disgusted with that. You feel me?
And it went viral.
It went viral, yeah. So
they hit the news, everything.
So
what came of that? Because they did go viral, they did hit the news, but what was all that about? Like, what came from that?
Everything. Basically, what we ended up getting from them was they had the conversation. Forever 21 literally, like, they bosses, everybody, they flew out here to the city and all of that, had a sit down with Rich, the lawyers and stuff, Rich, Danielle, the lawyers, and really just came to an understanding of, how they can make it better. So what we got out of that, we ended up getting a clothing line through Forever 21 that's distributed through them. I think we got like maybe 4 collections, so we ended up getting a scholarship, a Project Level scholarship through them, to where if any kid wants to come through Project Level, or that actually is a part of Project Level and wants to go down to Forever 21 and intern, they have a scholarship and everything for them to come do that. It's just equity and everything, man. So
if a kid is interested in fashion, coming out of high school and going to college, they can do an internship at Forever 21 corporate
at the headquarters down in LA.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's big.
Yeah, it's a few other things I'm not sure off the top of my head, but
they made it right, though.
They made it right. Yeah, it's definitely a situation. We got another collection coming out summer 2021.
Is this I know one came out. Is this the second one, or?
Yeah, it's gonna be the second.
This is the second.
So they're gonna relaunch it probably like February 2021 or something.
Okay.
So whatever was out back in August of 2020, I think whatever the best sellers were or something, they're gonna put back and replenish.
Okay. There you go. Project Level is definitely at this point is a staple in San Francisco for kids. It's probably the only non-sports program in San Francisco. That's
it's one of those things. It's a program to where it's like, if you want to come here and you want to learn about the game, you want to learn about the industry and work, it's there for you. You feel me? I mean, you know, it's not the Boys and Girls Club, so it's not really like an after school program where you're gonna come, let's do your homework, let's do this. Nah, we definitely, you know, want kids to handle their business and do what they got to do at school. But it's like, when you hear, we learning about the industry, we learning about, you feel me,
thinking outside the box,
exactly,
outside the academia box.
Facts.
Okay.
So